What if I told you that some of the most shocking truths about Bruce Lee were quietly pushed into the shadows? Not because they were false, but because they were too unbelievable. For decades, Bruce Lee has been celebrated as the greatest martial arts icon in history. The lightning-fast kicks, the legendary discipline, the movies that changed action cinema forever. But behind the legend, there are stories most people have never heard. Stories that fans, studios, and even historians rarely talk about. And some of them are so surprising, they almost got this video banned. Today, we're uncovering the secrets that many people tried to ignore. Secrets about Bruce Lee's training, his unusual fighting philosophy, and the strange truths that made other martial artists question everything they thought they knew. But here's the thing. The deeper you go into Bruce Lee's life, the more you realize something shocking. The legend we all know might only be half the story. Some of these truths reveal just how extreme his training really was. Others show the controversies that surrounded his rise to fame, and one of them might completely change the way you see Bruce Lee forever. So before we begin, I want you to do something. Stay until the end of this video, because the final secret is something most Bruce Lee fans still don't know today. And trust me, when you hear it, you'll understand exactly why some people didn't want this story told. Let's begin.
These are secrets about Bruce Lee's life that you perhaps might not know. Bruce Lee kept only 5 to 6% fat in his body. His body fat percentage was so extremely low that it was shocking to doctors, as such low fat is typically only seen in professional bodybuilders. Bruce Lee never used steroids. His strength, stamina, and speed were completely natural, and he kept himself fit through yoga, meditation, and a high-protein diet. His punch was so fast that it was difficult to capture on camera. In the film The Green Hornet, his fight scenes had to be shot in slow motion because the audience couldn't see anything at normal speed. Bruce Lee's 1-inch punch is very famous. With this punch, he could strike a person from a distance of just 1 inch with so much force that the opponent would be thrown several feet away. Bruce Lee wrote with his left hand, not his right hand. His handwriting was very beautiful and neat. Bruce Lee's final film, Game of Death, remained incomplete. Bruce Lee wasn't just an actor, he was a philosopher, a cultural icon, a man decades ahead of his time, and even today, no one quite moves like him. If you respect legends like Bruce Lee, drop a dragon in the comments. Follow Mr.GOATofficials for elite stories. On the set of the movie Enter the Dragon, a fighter made a big mistake by picking a fight with the real dragon of martial arts. In 1973, during the filming of Enter the Dragon, Bruce Lee was on set and the cameras were rolling. Facing him was a stuntman who did not believe anyone was a better fighter than himself and wanted to challenge Bruce Lee's real skills. As soon as the director called action, the stuntman began hitting Bruce Lee with real punches and kicks. While everyone else thought it was just part of the filming, Bruce Lee, without wasting a moment, knocked the fighter to the ground with just 2 or 3 kicks. He then stated, "If someone fights for real, they will get a real response." The fighter was subsequently removed from the film. The film's director, Robert Klaus, later shared that they did not reveal the fighter's name at Bruce Lee's request. Lee did not want his fans to harm the man, or for him to be publicly embarrassed. What do you have to say about this display of Bruce Lee's kindness? Let us know in the comments. Follow Mr.GOATofficials for elite stories. Bruce Lee wasn't born ordinary. He was born dangerous. From the time he could walk, there was fire in his veins, fast, explosive, and impossibly stubborn. While other kids played, Bruce fought. By his teenage years, the streets knew his name. Fights weren't accidents, they were inevitable. His parents saw the storm building and feared he was spiraling toward destruction. So at just 13 years old, his father made a decision that would change martial arts forever. He sent him to the legendary master Ip Man to learn Wing Chun. But no one expected what happened next. Bruce didn't just train, he obsessed. He didn't just practice, he hunted perfection. While others rested, he drilled techniques until his knuckles burned. When the city slept, he woke up to train in the dark. Punch after punch, movement after movement, relentless, ruthless, unstoppable. Within a few short years, he wasn't just another student, he was ahead of them all. His speed was unreal, his precision was surgical, his intensity terrified opponents. Even his master was stunned by the fire inside this young warrior. And by 18, while most martial artists were still beginners, Bruce Lee had already earned the title people usually wait decades for, a young master. Teenaged, disciplined, feared. Most men chase mastery into their 30s and 40s. Bruce Lee conquered it before adulthood. That raw obsession, that savage discipline, that unstoppable will, that's what forged the greatest martial arts icon the world has ever seen. If you believe legends are built through pain and discipline, hit like. If you respect warriors who outwork everyone else, subscribe. And comment, "Be water," if Bruce Lee still inspires you to train harder than yesterday.